Now grab your computer, your phone, or whatever you're using to create a YouTube channel, and let's set up your channel correctly. Now the first step is the name and the handle. You don't have to overthink this, but keep in mind that the name you choose, it has to be easy to spell, easy to remember, easy to search for. Don't choose a complicated name that people won't even remember when they're trying to search for your content. So if somebody watches your video today and tomorrow they want to come back to your channel to maybe watch the same video, they have to remember your name. It has to be easy to remember. So if you want this to be like a personal brand, I recommend to just use your name like I use my name. If you don't want to, if you want to base the name on a topic, maybe your topic, for instance, the topic side hustle, you want to create a channel that talks about that and you want the name to reflect that, then use that. You can say side hustle channel or digital money education or something like that, but the name has to be easy. It cannot be long. It has to be easy to remember and easy to spell. So if it's a personal brand, just go with your name. If it's a business, go with the business name. And the handle, normally, I will just make sure it's a reflection of my name. Nothing more, nothing less. If the name here is side hustles, then let your handle be side hustles. Unless it's taken, then play around with it. As you can see, Tess Gamba is taken because I already exist on YouTube as Tess Gamba. So let's say Tess Gamba, that. You have the name, the handle, select a picture. This is very important. This cannot be a random low quality picture. It has to be something that shouts, I'm a professional. I take time to think about my image or something like that. So put a picture that you are actually proud of, that shows who you are or projects what you want people to actually know about you or think about you. If your channel is about your business, then put a logo here, a clear, clean logo. So for the sake of this illustration, I won't go to my computer to get a picture. I will just select this so that you can move on. There we go. I have a picture. I have a good name, a handle, create channel. Step 2 is branding. Remember, the profile picture is part of branding. If I want to brand this channel a bit more, so we create on customize and we continue. So apart from the profile picture, there is a banner image that you're supposed to put. Let me show you what it is. If you go to my YouTube channel, you see this thing. This is the banner image. It's called a channel art. This is what you're supposed to put here. They've even given you the dimensions to use. Now this has to be clean. Like this one, it has to show what you create about your topic. Don't make it cluttered. Don't use all the colors in the world. Try to look as professional as possible. Make it as simple as possible. Here I have my picture. I have the topic I create on and my logo. It's as simple as that. This was very intentional. So when you're creating your channel art, you can even include your upload schedule like Monday and Wednesday. Personally, I don't include that because my schedule changes with time. So when you're customizing your channel, make sure it's clean, it's in the right dimensions, it kind of projects the image you want people to have of you and your channel, and it kind of shows all the information that will actually make people view your channel and subscribe, not view and click off. Now, to create a channel, I usually use Canva. So you can just go to Canva, pick a template and create a channel art. I think I will show you that in another video if that is something you're interested in. Now, once you have, created a good banner image, the next step is the profile picture, which you already put. Now, if you had not put your profile picture in the first step, this is where you upload your profile picture. As you can see, they've given you instructions in terms of the size and the dimension. So make sure you follow that. Now the channel name and the handle is there. And then here now put a description of what your channel is about. As you can see, they say your description will appear in the about section of your channel and search results among other places. Now here's a pro tip. You see, the first 2 sentences of your channel descriptions are actually very important because when people search for you on Google, they see the first 2 lines. I'm going to show you, but first, let's look at my description for my main channel. Now you see this description that you put here, it goes here. So when somebody clicks on your channel, this is where they will see it. If they want to read about your channel, they will just click that. And this is my channel description. It starts with who I am. Tess Gamba is a digital entrepreneur, content creator, and online business strategist dedicated to helping people grow their online income. So who are you? What's your topic? And what value are you adding to people's lives? Okay. Now, this is me showing With over 215k subscribers, Tess shares practical advice, step-by-step tutorials, and inspiring stories to guide you on your journey to financial freedom. So this is me just pitching what I do, how I will help, and exactly how I help. And as you can see, because this is very important, these are my first 2 paragraphs. Let me show you what I mean when I say that. This is what appears in your search result. If somebody goes and Googles Tess Gamba, do you see what happens? The first 2 statements are what you see here. Literally, the first paragraph of my channel description is what appears here. This tells you that it's very important for this first part to really communicate who you are, what you do, the content you create, the goal for creating that content, and then go deeper into how exactly do you actually help people. And that is where I go into tutorials, inspiring stories, just to give people an idea of what they should expect from my channel. So when you're creating yours and customizing it, make sure that this is very important. Another pro tip, make sure you include keywords, like the things that people search for. We have looked at YouTube search, TubeBuddy, Google Trends, and you will see the search terms people use. If you want people to find your channel using those search terms, include them naturally in your descriptions so that when people search for those topics, they find your channel. You see, for the standard URL that YouTube assigns your channel the moment you create it, it includes all these characters and it's not very easy to kind of remember and all that. So for the custom URL, make it a bit simple and short. My advice, make it your name. So like here, this is simply my name and it's easier to remember than this one. If you're curious to see a completed profile, this is how it looks like. My channel banner is here, my profile picture, my handle, my description. You see this first paragraph is the one that appears here. And then we have the URL, the links, and contact info. Now that is very important. So when you're creating your profile, make sure you're not guessing anything. Be very intentional with what you put here. Now for the video watermark, this shows when people are watching your video. Like this video here, you can see my watermark is my logo. And normally when somebody hovers over it, it will show the subscribe button. So make sure you think about the video watermark. Should it be a logo or just a subscribe button? Think about it and add it. Now, contact info is very important. Let people know how to contact you with business inquiries. So put your contact info here so that when somebody wants to work with you, they can know how to contact you. Now, I hope you can see that when it comes to creating a channel, you don't just do it randomly, passively. It's important you actually think about everything you are including in your channel, from the profile to the name to the handle. And you see, when you take the time to set up your channel correctly, you actually stand out from the 90% of creators who don't actually put in the initial work in making sure that they are appearing professional and they're projecting the image that they want viewers to actually get attracted to and eventually subscribe and start watching their content.